What would you do if the spirit of John Wilkes Booth was standing behind you right now while you were sitting in Abraham Lincoln's wood cabin in the middle of North Carolina in the middle of summer? Because I know what I would do. Start talking to a camera, acting like I have real social interaction in my life. Hi, I have recently moved from the beautiful sunshine state of LA to the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, in the last 4 days. So life is great. I haven't left the house really, unless it's in a car because there's nowhere walkable here. I've gotten bitten by 3 mosquitoes, and I've decided to start talking to myself in my Airbnb room because I haven't had a human interaction in like 3 days. So I'm doing great. As you can tell by that sentence, I am very lonely. I have no friends. The current closest person my age is probably somewhere drinking Four Locos in a Walmart parking lot with the trunk popped open, doing TikTok dances. So I have decided to start this account, and if you're seeing this, that means you have been chosen as one of my new best friends for the next 2 months until I go back to school and have normal human interactions for the next 9 months of my life. But I don't want to go back to school. I looked at my TikTok. I went on my TikTok the other day and I searched up, best high schools in North Carolina, and my school pops up not for being the best high school, but being rated top 10 boppiest high schools in North Carolina 2024. Have you ever been to one of the top 10 boppiest high schools? I haven't. I haven't been to the top 10 boppiest high schools. I'm scared of the top 10 boppiest high schools. What if I go there and everyone's just bopping around on pogo sticks? That's not what I signed up for. But anyways, I visited my high school pretty much. I look around and all I see are woods. So instead of cutting class, I think the kids there probably just go hide in a creek somewhere and eat frogs. I don't know if I want to make friends here. I am very nervous because everyone I see here is, lack of a better word, white. I have not seen a black person without their drawers out for the last 3 days I've been here. I'm not saying it was any better in LA. I was the only black person in my elementary school and like my middle school classes for a while until they started popping up, but then they weren't my friends. I don't know, what about me doesn't give friendly? Wanna be my friend? Anyways, I have grown up being the only black girl in a lot of situations, which is weird because I'm not even fully black. People call me Dominican a lot, but that's just that one time I accidentally wore leggings and my hair down one time. Somebody told me I look like the final boss Dominican, which I feel has some racist undertones, me being the only Afro-Latino at my school for a year, but I appreciate it. I have nothing else to really talk about here. I just wanted to make a video so that people could see my who I am and see if they wanted to be my friend for the next 2 months that I consistently post because I have nothing else to better do. What else is new in my life? I haven't watched Love Island. I feel like this is a hot take now, but I feel like after season 6, Love Island has become influencer house. It has become like the hype house, but like for Instagram celebrities with like 20k followers. I don't know, bite me in the butt. I feel like nobody goes on the show to actually find a true connection. All the connections feel like kind of PR based. I feel like the last real connection I saw were Taylor and Clark because they seemed like the 2 people who went on that show not knowing that it was supposed to be like influencer hype house drama. Like all those people on the show looked like they would get in a boxing match in 2021 when all the influencers were like boxing it out. Like when who was fighting? It was like Austin McBroom versus Jake Paul. It was rough. Like watching them fight every influencer in the book was horrible. Why were y'all all fighting in 2021? No, y'all had nothing better to do with your lives. There was no kids to take care of. Maybe. I don't know. Austin McBroom. Where are your kids at? Huh? Where's your wife at? Oh, ex-wife. Where's your ex-wife at? But nonetheless, I'm a lonely, socially awkward girl who sits in her Airbnb bedroom and talks to a camera. So if you like that kind of thing, not in a pedophilic way, but if you like that kind of thing, you're also awkward and girly and want to sit here while I talk to you for 8 minutes every few days, you should come by my hood, aka this account. I've you're probably wondering what that username means. I don't know. I was trying to figure. I went on like I went on like Webster Dictionary and I searched up words with my name in it, and that was the first one that popped up. But the reason I really liked it is because it wasn't a word. It just said poor spelling of alleviator. Poor spelling of alleviator. Why is that? That's not a word. Like, if I just made a bad spelling of a slur, is that still a slur? It's probably not the first example I should have used, but I can use most slurs. I mean, look at me. I look very ethnically ambiguous. Malaysian, Dominican, black and white, Dominican. Yeah, one time I got like Samoan once, which I'm like, I'm not cool enough to be Samoan. I'm sorry. I've weighed 120 pounds like most of my life, and I've reached 5'3" at my peak, so I'm not cool enough to be Samoan. Don't compliment me like that. Talking to a camera for the last 1 hour has made me feel like that guy, like the stand-up comedian who went in front of everyone. He's like, I got my African ancestry back. It says I'm 7% African. I'm not from Wakanda. I'm from like Wakanda. And nobody laughed. I feel like if I was there, I would have laughed. We don't give true geniuses their spotlight anymore. Where's the next Aristotle? Where's the next Socrates? Pluto. Where he at? Only thing I see is Megan Thee Stallion and Issa Rae. Where's the third? Come on. And if you get in my comment section saying Gwyneth Paltrow, I'll shoot you. If you get in my comment section saying anyone, really, I will shoot you. Yeah. You can see why I have no friends here. You can see why human interaction is very limited around my corner. Okay, bye.